Unfortunately, drawing blood from patients is a necessary evil.
We have patients who are actually, they know the sound of the phlebotomy cart, and the anxiety hits before that even shows up.
It's hard to go in and wake them up when they're sick and not feeling well and haven't had sleep anyway, and have it go smoothly.
You are the bad person coming in to do this painful procedure that they don't want to have, this poke that's like terrifying for them.
And as long as we have to use a needle to do a blood draw, we're always going to have the risk of someone being exposed to another person's blood.
By using the PIVO device, our patients don't have to experience that stick for every blood draw. So it was that combination of innovation, creativity, and patient experience that I think that's why this was so important. This really does make a difference.
Central lines are highly susceptible to having central line bloodstream infections, and if we're now drawing blood from a peripheral IV, it reduces the exposure to the patient.
I think it's awesome. Look at my arm. That's from them poking me.
In the first month of doing the PIVO, we were only doing it on a couple floors. We had patients who would transfer from the ICU, and the patient would be like, oh no, they did this in ICU, you know, I think you need to do that, I don't want to be stuck.
They told me we have this new thing, the PIVO, and I'm like, oh, well, what's this? And they're like, well, you know, we can actually set an IV and we can draw labs back at the same time. I said, so wait, hold on, you mean they're going to be able to set this IV, draw labs, and every time we need to draw labs thereafter, they'll be able to draw it from that and not have to stick them again? And they're like, yeah, you pretty much got it. And I said, oh my, wow, this is like a game changer, because I mean, you know, obviously that's not what we've been used to the whole time. And I was like, somebody that was in the hospital a lot must have invented this, because this is what as parents have been wanting all this time.
If it was my mom laying in the bed, you know, I would want the PIVO used without poking her a million times.
When we as an administration at Primary Children's make decisions about what we should do for our patient, we always say it's the child first and always, which a lot of our staff think is our mission statement. It's really our philosophy. Sometimes that means it's for one child, sometimes it means it's for a whole population of children. And I think in this instance, thinking about the PIVO device, it's for a whole population, it's for everyone, that we can make that true difference in what they experience when they come to the hospital.